Welcome back to The Woman Factor. I am now joined by Ellen Doskey, Laura Ramirez, Monika, Marcel, and Paige Liner from Girls on the Run. Thank you, ladies, for joining us tonight on the show.
Oh, well, thank you for having us.
Yes. So we'll start with you, Ellen. Start with you all introducing yourselves.
Well, I'm Ellen Doskey. I'm the chairperson of the board for Girls on the Run Bayou region.
I'm Monika Marcel. I've been with the program since its inception in 2011.
And I'm Laura Ramirez. I've been with the program since 2011 as well with these two ladies to my right. And I was the council director, and now I am a board member.
I'm Paige Liner. I'm going on my second year term, and I was a coach for 2 seasons.
So tell me a little bit about Girls on the Run and what y'all do.
Well, Girls on the Run is a very special program because it incorporates both the running aspect as well as the social aspects of girls. It is an after-school program, and it's led by volunteer coaches. The coaches meet with the team of girls at the particular schools or independent sites twice a week for 10 weeks. And each time they meet with the girls, they have a particular lesson. And we get our curriculum from the Girls on the Run International group. And the curriculum is very set forth and very straightforward as to how to run the program. And we'd all talk about different topics that are special interest to those girls, particularly how they are all about themselves, what their values are. The second phase of it is how to work as a team, and finally the final phase is how to work together as a community. In that final phase, the third phase, is the community service project that we do. Each team picks a community service project and they complete it during that lesson, and so that's a very exciting component. But throughout each lesson and throughout the season, we are training the girls to run a 5K. So we are a Girls on the Run program, so we do have running, but it's not all about the running. The running is used to show that they can set a goal for themselves and accomplish that goal. And our motto is whether you run, walk, skip, hop, cartwheel down, we still want you to cross that finish line because that is your goal.
So tell me a little bit about how Girls on the Run got started, and any of you can join in as well.
Well, I'll take that one.
Okay.
So we started as a group of women. First of all, Ellen is my sister, so she and I would run together.
Cool. Okay.
So she and I would run together, and we would talk about how cool it would be to have a program. And someone kind of was chirping in our ear. She was a friend of ours that ran with us, and she said, well, there is a program. It's called Girls on the Run. Let's start one. And then she ended up moving away. But my sister and I and another friend, Carrie Babin, were all interested in starting it. And then when we applied to Girls on the Run or inquired about the program, they connected us with Monika, who happened to inquire at the same time. So the 3 of us plus 2 other women got together and we formulated our plan, and we were trained at Girls on the Run International the summer of 2011, and we started our first program fall of 2011.
Wow. So is this is international program?
It is.
Okay.
It is. They have councils across the country, and we learned that New Orleans had one and Baton Rouge had one. So I said Homa needs one too.
Right.
And over the past 7 years, we're going into our 13th season.
Oh, wow.
We've now expanded into Lafourche, and we want to take care of the Bayou region. We want to offer this opportunity to all the girls.
Right. And so I know, Ellen, you kind of mentioned this earlier. What do you think is so beneficial for this program to young girls?
Well, the young girls learn how to be empowered, how to, our motto is healthy, confident, and joyful. And so we teach that by modeling and going through these lessons that we have with them, and they get to discover what they value and who they are. And we have all kind of lessons about how to address conflicts amongst each other, how to be a good friend, how to choose a good friend who has a value to you. Our girls that we service are grades 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and then we have a middle school program which we call Heart and Souls, and that's 6th, 7th, and 8th. And the 6th, 7th, and 8th program is really amazing because it is girl-led, and so the coaches don't actually lead the discussions, the girls do. And there's topics, of course, and some more structure to it, but the girls really get involved in that part of it. And it's just the empowerment part of it, and teaching them how to stand up for themselves. We talk about bullying and how to stand up to bullies and how to stand up as a group to bullies.
Right.
And I think it's very beneficial being like a board member and a past coach, because you just kind of create this bond with all these girls, and it never leaves you, and you get to watch them grow in a very short period of time, and when they cross that finish line, it just melts your heart. And I still have girls who run up to me that I coached years ago, and they still remember me and remember when we did this at practice. And it definitely, this program gives off a lot of love, for sure.
Now, what are the age range again for girls who can get involved with this?
It starts in 3rd grade, and it goes all the way up to 8th grade.
Now, what are some annual events that Girls on the Run participates in?
We have 2 annual events. We have a fall season and a spring season. So you work up to run a 5K at the end of every season. So our fall run is called the Reindeer Run. It's held at Southdown Plantation. And our spring run is the Girls on the Run 5K, and that's at the end of our spring season.
And so all of you ladies are board members for Girls on the Run. Tell us a little bit about why each of you want to be a part of this organization. Ellen, we'll start with you.
Well, like Laura said, I was a runner, and I knew that the value of running gives you such power and a feeling of accomplishment, and I wanted all the girls to be able to feel that.
And Monika?
I'm not a runner. No, yeah, in fact, if y'all see me running, y'all better run, because they're chasing me. But one of my favorite quotes is, life is a hard teacher. You take the test and then you get the lesson. Girls on the Run to me is life prep. We're preparing them for those challenges that they have to face, that everybody has to face. One of our lessons on bullying, instead of it being a bystander, be a stand-byer. So we teach the girls how to engage in disagreements in the most positive way.
So it's all different things besides running, right?
Oh, so much more than running.
Yeah.
And every one of us on the board, we wish we had a program like this when we were growing up.
Right.
So it's a
Absolutely.
gift to us to be able to pass those lessons
Give it back.
on.
Absolutely. And Laura?
I was going to say the same thing. It's kind of that morning when we were running and our friend told us about the Girls on the Run program, we all said, I wish we had this kind of program when we were younger, you know, because it just helps you to get through those difficult adolescent years where you're trying to define yourself, but you really don't know who you are, and you're faced with all these conflicts from friends and you know, temptations to bully and to be a mean girl and things like that. So this helps, I think, in schools to really kind of squelch that and be your own person and respect others for being themselves as well.
And we definitely value the individual and the uniqueness in every girl.
So awesome. Yep. And Paige?
I agree with all that. And it helps them make new friends. I mean, they're not not every kid, you know, does it after school. So I've had a lot of just like really close friends, like children that I know. They've made new friends and they just come out their shells a lot. It's just amazing how much they grow.
And we always
in that whole season.
And we encourage everybody to participate in the program.
Right.
Not even if you don't ever want to run. Like I said, we just want you to move forward.
Right.
And part of the lesson is to be healthy and confident, and one way to do that is to take charge of your own body. And so that is part of the lesson, but you don't have to finish the 5K in a record time.
Right.
In fact, our races are not timed, and it's all about finishing.
Right. And one of the things we really want to share about how people can volunteer,
Yes.
because you do not need to be an athlete to be a coach. You have to want to commit to 2 afternoons a week, spending time with the girls, watching them grow, being a facilitator in the lessons. You do not need any experience. We have books that tell you step by step how each lesson should go, and it's just I've coached for probably half of the seasons that we've done, and each team teaches me as much as I teach them. So if you have any interest at all, please check out our website and let us know. But it's a really great opportunity.
And one other thing is you don't actually have to be a woman or a girl to coach. We have male coaches as well. And we love to have the fathers or the brothers of the girls come out and help us coach, because that gives them a different perspective as well.
And for the volunteer opportunities, they can coach a team, they can get involved with volunteering for the 5K. And so are there any like group opportunities?
We're getting involved with a sorority at Nichols. We're really excited about the potential of getting the younger girls involved in the community service spirit. We've had J.A. Who has come to, we have a bunch of community partners. So absolutely, if there's a group out there who wants to join us and to participate, we'd love that.
And one of the big things is to participate in the race.
Right.
Because we need lots of volunteers to cheer those girls on.
Lots of water stops.
Fun.
And it's the happiest 5K on the planet.
It is. We have happy hair where we decorate their hair with colors, and
We have cheer stations.
smile stations and bubbles in the spring 5K. And
Make your own trail mix.
Make your own trail mix. We have healthy snacks.
Wonderful, but we need volunteers. And Carrie Babin was one of the founders. She said the only thing that limits our program is the number of coaches that we have, because the girls are always going to be there.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And so in order to participate as a coach, or if you want to be a participant, if you want your child to participate in the program, you can go to our website. It's Girls on the Run Bayou Region, or GOTR BayouRegion.org. And that has all the participations. And if you're interested in having the program at your school, there's a new site application on there as well, and we'll be accepting new site applications through the end of August. And one final thing that we're excited about this season is we recently got a grant from the Bayou Community Foundation.
Wow.
So we'll be bringing the program to 2 group homes that house foster girls that have been removed from their parents' home. And so we wanted to be able to reach out to the underserved girls, and they're the ones who I believe really need the encouragement and the mentorship that our program can provide. So we're real excited and thankful that Bayou Community Foundation has granted us that money to be able to sponsor those girls.
Wow. Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have left for this segment tonight. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining us and really sharing all the information about this great organization for young girls. I mean, I'll definitely learn a lot about it.
Appreciate the time.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
And thanks to our viewers for watching. We will see you next time in 2 weeks for The Woman Factor. But stay tuned. TGMC is up next, and sports with Hillary Doming is after. Thanks for joining us. Good night.